Welcome to the Ultimate 2v2 Fundamentals Road to Grand Champion series. In this series I will explain a fundamental rule every couple of episodes and highlight that particular fundamental throughout the gameplay. This series is going to prove a lot of people wrong, and the point I've been trying to make for the past 8 years now, that playing fast does not mean anything. And to prove so, I will be the slowest player in every game. After each match, we will compare the speeds of myself to my peers to prove that I'm the slowest. However, there is more. I have amassed over 1,147 hours of coaching at the time of saying this. And I've made a lot of notes and discovered a lot of things. And I am bringing all of those tips out this summer in my Ultimate Rocket League guide. If you don't want to wait, head over to the link in the description to get your hands on 3 pages for free, which will explain the fundamentals for the first and second man roles. Let's get into today's games. Yo everybody, hope you are well. Oh, we are Purple Cabbage 2 Division 1. Oh, doesn't that look cool? What else we got here actually? Let's just have a little look. Little beads, I love little beans. Oh, I love that. Oh, let's go back to this. So we are Champion 2. Oh, we are Cabbage 2. Doesn't it look good? Do you know what? I'd be happy to see that all the time. I really would. Just need to make sure backers mod's on actually. Okay, backers mod is on, I believe, or it should be loaded. Okay, yeah, it is. We might get a lag spike here. But here we go. This is our first game in Champion 2. This is going to be interesting. There it is. It just lagged in. Yeah, it's going to be interesting here. Of course, we're trying to be the slowest. We're using the counters. And we have been the slowest all the way through this, except for one game. And that was that really weird game. I think there was a platinum player. I don't think it was a Smurf either. I just think it was a, oh, this could be good. Well played from them. Nice shot. And boom goes the dynamite. Love it. So teammate was on the outside. So when they hit the board, it goes into the middle. And boom goes the dynamite. I love that. Of course, if they were in the middle, they could hit that to the outside. That double touch would never have happened. Alright, so just keep that in mind. Here we go. We're going to come across here and we're just going to take that. We don't want this player to get too warm, you know. They're sort of heating up here. Again, the positioning here is allowing this player to almost get another double. This guy seems fairly mechanical. I'm a bit unsure if I'm in an unranked game right now. We're going to take that 50. Excuse me. I do apologize. We're going to collapse in here. How do you beat a mechanical player? You don't allow them to get to their mechanics. That's bad for me. Okay, there's a lot of misses coming in front of our net, which is actually a bit difficult. But I would normally have gone for that, to be fair. I should have probably gone for that. Here we go. Nice flick. Nice pop. Bit of fear from us. There we go. Going to drive backwards here. A lot of aerials, a lot of spins, and back into net. But they've rotated. Get out there. Always gone to the backboard. Yeah, you don't want to rotate there. This could be good, actually. Yeah, I was going to say, the chance of them hitting that's pretty low, so we're going to throw a shot on. Good save. Great save. We're going to grab that. Now this is good. Unfortunately, they're going to throw it forward. This could be difficult, as it gives the opponents the ball back. We're going to grab this boost to prevent them, because they've had to stretch for that. This is great for us. So here we go. Going to take a little flick. Not the best flick there. And we're going to go back into the middle. And we're here. And again, one thing we're seeing here is these 50s on the outside, or these attempts to defend the outside, and it's not working very well. Lost a lot of track of the opponents here. A lot of misses. Again, it's really confusing this is. So I feel like there's been a couple of times that the teammate could have got into that as second man and countered, and it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one to read, that is. Okay. Didn't get the softest touch. Normally you would boost and follow that, but this is my responsibility here as first man. And I'm going to have to back off. I didn't want to do that, but I didn't have any boost. Unlucky. Unlucky. Could definitely go up there. Oh, it's changed. It's a nice one. That's what I'm talking about. What does that do? Dance like no one's watching. Okay. Tough game so far. Being unable to escape defense. We've had a lot of opportunities. There's been a lot of misses, which has been very difficult to read so far this rank. I'm just going to tap that. It's not a big aerial. And there you go. Open that. So with that 50 there, nice shot. And boom goes the dynamite. We stay close here, and it's a single jump. Just like that. Like, that's quite advanced. That was quite advanced to put that there. Yeah, that's an advanced one. We're going to have to shoot that. We're in a bit of a pickle here. Luckily, they missed the shot. But yeah, really bad kickoff there. And they've creeped out a net, and we're in another pickle. We're getting into a hell of a lot of trouble here with this pushing out. They're sort of stopping. They're really making this. They've either got to go or just not go. But the kickoff made that real tough. Because I'm to make saves here. I don't really want to be making these saves. But again, actually, these guys are all good now. I think we can start just doing mechanics. And not in the way that you think. You know, just solid fundamental mechanics. We're going to go around, bump, give them a little bump. Good from them. I was hoping to get that, but we're just going to, and again, touch that. Creates a gap. Teammate dives in as second man. I'm right there. Now the net's open. That's a goal. Nothing we can do about that. Literally nothing you can do. I mean, you could try and trace back, but as soon as they just dive in from second man diving in, it didn't make any sense to me. They're on the outside of the ball. We're right there. Even if they win that, which they did, I mean, like, what do you get out of it? Maybe they just pop that. That might work. I'm going to pop that with a flick. Just going to take a little single jump there. Don't need a lot of height. The net's wide open. There's a lot of bad positioning here. Okay, that was my bad. It's just because I'm getting a bit fed up here of the throwaways, so I'm trying to make it happen. I feel like I've just been left in net a lot this game. Because he's where is he? I can hear him like leaving and driving backwards. Watch out for demo. Alright, there's actually an opportunity here. But this style is so awkward. Again, it's just passing it to the opponent. I'm going to get that save. Might be able to get an opportunity here. There we go. Nice. Managed to get onto the ball. And boom goes the dynamite. Live your truth. So hook shot off the wall. Second man's wide. No idea why. That's what it comes down to. But we have had to defend a lot more here. And this is very tricky to read all through this game for the second man. Yeah, there's been a lot of misses, which makes it hard to read. That's not good for me. That is really not good for me. Getting a lot of misses, but this could be it. I'm going to take one extra. Oh, he's actually gone. There's the 50. There we go. Oh my days. This is Rocket League. This is Rocket League. We'll give him a nice shot. So here we take the 50. We just get on the inside last second. Again, they were kind of like the last man. And it allows first versus their last. And we had the boost advantage. It's all because they're diving in. We managed to create that. It's a tough game here. Tough game indeed. 5 seconds. Come on. He goes up. We'll leave that. We'll leave that. I was hoping he'd let me sneak in there. Right. What about a speed flip? Oh no. Jab it. Nice. Grab that. That could be it. And it is. Boom goes the dynamite. I don't believe it. All because he jabbed the ball instead of shooting it. And this player's wide on the outside, which means they basically played across the face of the net. GG. Whew, first game in Diamond 2, and it was a good one. It was a good win there. Hopefully that's not too quick. We're going to have to go over the stats in a minute, because it is taking a while to come up with these stats, as we've been seeing all day. So we'll probably get them at the end of the game, but I can pretty much assure you, I'm the slowest player, and the most behind the ball, I would hope. The speed is going up here, and this isn't because it needs to get faster. It's because, quite frankly, you've got players who have got the same level of... Oh, man, my bad. Training. Basically, you've got the same level of game sense, but now they've got mechanics. So the hits are harder, which means they displace themselves more. Think about what they were trying to do before. Is just hit that ball as hard as they can. Now they can actually hit the ball hard, and there's still not really any use to it. Unless you can really crack it onto the backboard, or, you know, the opponent's coming in. Otherwise, it can be very easy to deal with. And that's... Oh, it's the same guys last time. Well, they were actually really good. At first, I thought, could be a split. But then I realised, actually, this is basically Champ 3, sorry, his last season. They should be able to double touch here. So there shouldn't really be any complaints about these 50s. But there we go. That is a fundamental. We're going to wait here. That's fine. We don't need to do anything about it. Don't rotate, don't rotate, don't rotate. Nice. Their rotation screws it. Honestly, it really does. People say, oh no, you should rotate. I don't rotate. Now we're off. just because I don't rotate. Funny, isn't it? It's like I've been playing this game for thousands of years, and I just know what's going to happen because I've been casting it. I can't even speak. Casting it, playing it, coaching it for a long, long time. But it makes me laugh when people are disagreeing and they're barely getting started. It's a great position for us to be in. We're going to jab it. Not the best touch, so we're going to double jump there just to block it. Again, notice we use the side of our car. I don't flip forward into it. I just use the side of my car. Nice. Good 50. Actually, that's a great 50. Jab it. Nice shot. That's an amazing shot. Again, why is that high? Why is that high? Why is that so good? Because they go from low to high. So it's low and high. Increases the shot percentage massively, that does. As opposed to what a lot of people do, which is high to low, and that's people off walls and stuff. Now that can work if you can do flip resets and aerials. Again, a little bit of snake in there just to throw them off. Might end up doing that again. Little flick. Again, high to low. And we can grab this if we want to. Nice. There's actually an open net there. And we can still here. We're here. I'm going to sneak in, take the inside lane. I'm just going to come here. Hopefully my teammate doesn't dive. I don't need to move towards him. I don't need to move away yet. As I slowly claps him in. There you go. Very powerful move. Oh no. Teammate decided to come onto the backboard instead of waiting in the good spot. As second man, you just wait in there. The ball comes to you. You get a free ball. That would have actually been a goal for my teammate there, because their second man was sort of on our front post. But luckily we noticed that they snuck out of position. Oh, that's going to be... Oh, this guy does miss a lot. He hit that double touch, but then he's missing stuff like that. It's making it very hard to get going. Right, quick flick there. We're actually going to shoot because the net's open. Force him into the net to make a save. It was never going to be a goal, but we've got to get their respect. And we're here. Oh dear. Oh dear. I can't read that. Gonna flick it straight away. Very hard to read. That whole play. Nice shot. Keeping them collapsed. It's so hard to read this rank. This rank's so tough. Missed the flick, but it doesn't actually matter. That's so hard. And this is impossible to read. It's a lot of hard hits that no one's got any sort of control over. And I don't even know how much of the hit that they're actually, like, is intentional. As far as are they putting it where they want. I mean, that's put where you want, surely. We're going to go up now then. That's not a fast area. That's literally double jump and leaning back. I'd love to know, I've said this for a long time, what's a slow aerial? Oh, sorry, teammate. Again, I feel like they could have left me. I would have scored that myself. You can see, yep. As soon as second man gets involved, like, it's really amazing, isn't it? As soon as they get involved, it's a goal. And they're blaming me. They just hit the ball and came in. I would have flicked that over the top. I saw that they were middle and they could have jabbed it. Don't get me wrong. But so could I. I could have easily scored that myself. I'm going to have to throw that because I didn't manage to get boost. But yeah, it's more so, again, that's your second man not getting too far forward. This is what happens if you sneak forward. They overcommit and now they're rotating. And now comes the pain. Oh, wow. What is this? Okay, we're going to take this ball. We're going to have to fake that. Grab that. Come high here. Stay close. Don't rotate. Don't listen to the lies. Don't rotate. Try and take him out. Grab this. Don't rotate here. Don't rotate. Jab that. Don't rotate. Literally, you don't need to rotate. It's a big myth. You don't need to rotate. And second man doesn't need to get involved. People say, oh, it's only because you've got Grand Champ touches again, like they've said for ages. That's a great pass. What a save. Wow. Trying to get some boost as I go here. There we go. I think they were going to complain then. I was thinking about shooting it to there, but I thought, no, we don't need to go there. Again here, don't rotate. If you don't rotate. That's a free ball for me now. Because now he's hit it away, hasn't he? Whereas I could have took that to the corner. We've got 19 seconds left. Now they get a free shot on net. Imagine if they were good. Do you know what I mean? Imagine if they were like GC3s, SSLs. Go low. Missed. That should be a goal though. But if they were, we'll just smack that down just to get on to the next game. They would have scored that because it was like opened up straight for them. That's kind of the point. So keep that in mind. You know, your 50s and stuff like that are so important. We are Division 2. We've only played for 15 minutes. We might as well keep going, guys. Let's see if we can get up 2 divisions in one episode. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me. Let's see if we got any new stats. Oh, we'll do that in a second. Which was with Timbo Slice. Not Kimbo. Timbo. Okay. We're 12-16. Early season. Probably top percent right now. I don't know. It's a high rank for this early in the season. And, yeah. Just doing the usual. Just doing the usual, guys. We've seen some interesting, nice shot. Interesting stuff, haven't we? Seen a lot of inconsistencies. Like last game, we saw, all the game for us, we saw this amazing double touch. Yeah, the ball got lost above the head. Never lose it above the head. It's too hard to deal with. You could do a couple of things there. It's just so low percentage. Sometimes I just don't even bother. To be honest, you're sort of asking for a bit of a miracle. Sorry, teammate. Net's a little bit open. Good inside to outside defending. And then we don't rotate on here. And slowly... Oh, never mind. Slowly, I'm edging them off so that I have control of where they're going. Here. Nice. I'm going to bump them away. Okay. See, notice where he was. I mean, he's got through, but he was waiting for him. So it would make more sense to go middle, and that's what I'm talking about. All right, we're going to take this. Because I don't want him having a free boost there. It has used my speed here. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Throw that over the top. Going to drive in. Drive in here. Again, throwing it away. So it's back to the team. This means we've got to go all the way back now. People say they get bored of playing defensive. But like we have to keep going all the way back without any control. That's boring in itself. Watching this guy. There, he's out. Watch him. Watch him. We got a guy behind. We got to go quick there. We could double jump into that player, but I don't want to do too much. Gonna move in. Grab. We're gonna take this back now. Get him into the deep water position that we spoke about early on. Oh my god. That's why it's so dangerous to turn there. They actually almost hit it into their own net because they were pushed out of net. There you go. That's what happens. It's literally what happens when you do that move. Inside to outside. So second man is being very out of position here. 3 majors there. I'm surprised we didn't get scored on. I'm going to have to try and force myself into that position. There we go. Can't be difficult. That's difficult. So they flipped it forward. Nice. Good play from them. Nice. They might be able to score this, you know. Oh, collision. Well, they might throw the ball to me, which they have. They can't score that, so they want this. Maybe they can score that. Second man's not rotating properly. They're going into the face of the net and not into the net. So they're just coming across. Instead of coming across here, where you've got a really good position, as you can see, look, I can shoot it outwards, do all sorts of things. Instead of doing that, they're curving. And what that's causing is it's causing a lot of issues, basically. Let's drop this. And I'm having a hard time figuring out what's going on here. High to low, so it's a giveaway possession. Down the middle. We could use some flicks here. You could double jump now, just single jump, just to make it even easier. Could definitely use some possession. And the possession will lead to the flick. That's off. This is just pointless Rocket League at this point. Again, they're picking it up in the corner, second man's making it real tricky. I was trying to pinch that with them because I know they were going to go. Yeah, I'm having a real hard time here because they do throw it away a bit as second man. I need this. Oh, they're ahead again. There we go. You say they're making this really difficult. People are going, oh, you just blame your teammate. I'm not. Guys, it's literally, if they don't push forward here, I jab it and I shoot straight away. That push forward completely throws you because why are they getting in front of you if you've got the ball? They're blocking your path. So that delays the open net, which there will always be an open net there. People don't realize how much like having a lack of fundamentals makes a difference. We're going to take a 50 there just because you never know. When it rolls like that, we should be fine here. Oh, okay. We're trying to play it to wall. That's probably better from them. But again, it's caused them to dive forward and throw the ball away. So we don't end up with anything. It hasn't created anything. It never does. That's a great flick. I'm watching this guy. That's a great bump. Tried it. Nice save. That was a tough one to save. I rhythm break that quite well. Gonna fake that. This guy's doing decent. Keep it soft. Keep it soft. That's going to be tough. Tough to deal with. We're going to throw it to the side. We don't want to throw it away from ourselves, which they keep doing. That's a goal, I think. Yep. Yeah, that's a shame. Tough one. Again, just getting pelted around by this second man. Very, very tricky. And yeah, they came off there. They probably had to go because they were the first player. But yeah, it's going to be tricky if we cannot get this ball. So we need this ball here. That'll do. Good bump. We can spin to make the save if we need to. We'll block that. We'll take a 50 inside to outside. Net's open. Gonna move forward here. I had to. I have to pray that they actually hit that one. Yeah, that's no problem. Go next. Difficult there. Too much diving again early on. So it's very hard to contain it. And that's another loss. We hadn't lost for a while, but we just had a loss there. That's a shame. We might be back to Div 2. Oh no. You know what though? I think they should make these the chats. You know what I mean? Make them the chats because they're not toxic at all. You know, no one knows where Johnny could show. No one knows what anyone's saying. So no one's getting offended, which is lovely. In the Pacifist System, we believe in a personalized approach to coaching. That's why we give 6 hours of one-on-one coaching and hands-on coaching during drills. If Avin was coming in for a 50 and I do what a lot of players do, I'm going to do this. Okay, you see how I don't have any substance on the ball? Because I'm moving forward for no reason. Most players will actually boost forward. But the difference is, what I want to do when I'm taking a 50 is I want to kill or match the speed on my side flip. So now as he comes in, I'm right behind it. And I can get my 50 in. Does that make sense? Make sure you understand and can implement the principles we are teaching. Can you see how throwing it away like you've been told to do causes nothing but a turnover of possession? Nothing's getting created at this rank. And the reason is because you're going so early, you're not even aiming it. You're not even aiming it. You think you're aiming it, but you're not. So you're just throwing it into the corner, throwing it up the wall. Sometimes just throwing it into the side wall and getting hammered on the way back. That should be fine. We're here. Again, just a bit too early there. And we're here. That's fine because they've got so much to do, we can just take it here. Because I didn't dive, I'm not beat. My teammate is loving just driving in front here. And again, they're in front. So the net's open. This is really risky. I'm actually going to have to throw that across. I was going to say I might have to throw it across. Because they keep pushing onto the opposite side. That's off. Well, we can see that their second man was too far away. We're going to try a flick there. There we go. Opportunity. Okay, so they've gone too far forward. We're going to turn and instantly try flick. Try bump. This is really difficult with these players. Because they're going way too far forward. Nice. So as second man, they're trying. This is one of the big reasons people lose at Champ 2, actually. Is they try and force the rotation. Nah, well played. See how they're trying to force their way in? This is tough. Didn't get the boost win. And I've just missed that boost. See, I need them in the net there, really. So that they don't have to go towards their wall. Because now that push doesn't create anything. Unless the opponents make a mistake, which they do. But the thing is, you can't rely on the opponents to make a mistake. Like this. They went on the outside, so they just played it into the front of the net. You can obviously defend like that. But you've just got to make sure you hit it early. So you don't sort of like take control of it. Always follow up the kickoff. That's the sort of stuff that can happen. We're a little bit too far back there, but that's fine. We can grab this. I'm here. And they're up for some reason. Luckily, they're so out of position, these opponents. We're here. Just double jump. Nice try. We're going to move in. We're going to take this ball. We're just going to move it. That's a great play from them. Again, putting that angle on it means that they can't attack the net straight away. Okay, nice. Difficult games here. It's very tough because it's not logical. That's what's making it so hard to read here. And there's a lot of like the inconsistencies on the touches. We've seen some doubles. Just going to throw that up. Again, teammates just waiting forward here. Really, if you're going to wait forward, you might as well go for a demo. I'm not going to rotate. That's the difference here. I'm not going to rotate. Look at this. Look how awkward it makes it. Look how awkward that is between those two. Fine. There we go. See, it's actually really easy to take control of that. Now they've come out of net. Now it's dangerous because they've pushed the ball forward. And it's easy to block. And that guy's a good player. You can tell. He didn't rotate. It's going to be tough, this is. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Oh, they're in the wrong... This positioning is really difficult. That was bad for me, though. I mistimed their rotation to net. There, they've got that. Nice. Again, had they have waited here, they could see the second man was miles away. They could have gone straight down the middle. Straight for the jugular. I'm going to wait back here. And we're going to jump and turn here. The ball looks like it's coming back. It's gone in the corner. We're going to rotate here. Try to go inside to outside. Should be enough, though. I don't see them hitting that properly yet. Ah. They're going to play that there. Oh, what? Ugh. Oh, nearly missed the boost. Seems to be missing the boost a lot, lately. And we're going to turn here. I'm not rotating again. Because I know they need this. Then I did my side flip. Then I grab this. Oh, we'll try to. There we go. Look, open. It's wide open net for the teammate. They hit it straight back to them. Okay, let's go, buddy. It's a wide open net. There you go. Going to try and block that. Maybe an overcommit. We had an open net there. Maybe that's me. My bad. I pushed forward because I knew we had an open net, and I just watched them smash it back to the opponents, which is quite tilting. Good save. But you see, like, this is why it's so important to position in that position. So it was a wide open net. We just boost up and we did everything. By the way, that's a guy said that they'd rather learn to air roll than learn how to do that. Yep, that's crazy. Even though they reckon it would take 10% of the time it would to learn how to air roll. There we go. And we're here. Hopefully they flicked that. Beautiful play. Nice idea. They ended up in the net, which is why a flick could be more beneficial there. I'm going to take that boost, and now I know one of them has boost. That's why I'm going to actually backflip there. They're panicking. Where's my teammate? I'm not going to rotate, but I'm praying they don't dive in. That's the height of the ball here. There we go. We're going to fake that. Yeah, beautiful. And again, don't rotate. And that's why I can't give them space. Do you see what I mean? I don't give them that space, that freedom to feel happy, to feel safe. They're not getting it with me. So where you'd normally back off and they can carry that, as soon as they start trying to, boom, I'm taking it off the top of their car. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. We will go. We'll see what we can do. Kate is on the way back, so it would be nice to see if we can get another episode. I'll end it there, but we'll split this. So actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's end that. Let's have a little look at what we've got so far today. So we went against a Tebow, or we were with Tebow. So teams, so players, 52. So we're having to speed up now. Notice they're not speeding up. It's just because the ball's moving so fast and they're rotating. So their speed's kind of staying the same. Nothing's really doing too much. And most behind the ball, brilliant. So this is the one we lost. Pretty big loss here. Movement players. Again, we're really having to go too fast here to try and catch up a lot of the plays. We're still the slowest. But I'm interested in this. Yeah, look at that. Percent behind the ball. We couldn't stay behind the ball long enough. 62. That means they were diving in, throwing themselves in, which is no wonder we lost. It is really that simple. So always look at both of you when you're doing that. Not always your teammate's fault. So always look at both of you. It was both our mistakes. And this one we weren't going to lose. I got an 87. Some games it's easier to stay behind the ball. And a 52 there. Sometimes it's not. A lot of it is based on what your teammate's doing with that ball. If they're throwing it away, sometimes you're going to have to try and close that distance down. That could be difficult. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Look after yourself and peace out. Peace.